3, 4. Hey everybody, it's the Black Heartstrings here. Today we're back with you, this time with another awesome-tacular movie review for you guys. We just got done watching Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Yo, Brett, what's Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey about?
Boobs.
No.
It's about Winnie the Pooh being weird towards women and killing them. Shush. It's about Winnie the Pooh being weird and killing people and for some reason pouring honey all over them.
And trying to open their cheeks.
Yeah, he was literally...
He's weird.
He was literally drooling honey. It was kind of awkward.
It was an interesting movie, I mean, I gotta say.
Okay, so I guess like the whole premise of the movie, it's really weird. It's really funny. It's silly. It starts off with like a little animated, little cartoon. It looks like a freaking Disney movie. Actually, do you guys know the backstory about this movie? So, okay, Disney, they forgot to like renew the copyrights to Winnie the Pooh. So then, yeah, so these guys like they saw it, right? And they were like, oh, well, let's just do the movie. Because, like, after they didn't renew the copyright, anybody could make a Winnie the Pooh movie. It was in the public domain without getting sued, you know? So they were like, oh, okay, well, we'll make our own Winnie the Pooh movie. And then this is what we get.
Wow.
So, yeah, so it starts off like an actual, like, little Disney movie with, like, animation. It looks like, you know, poorly drawn stuff. I mean, but it's funny.
That's like a dyslexic kid drew it.
Nah, don't say that.
It did look like, it looked like Brett drew it, but better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just a little bit better.
With
The backstory of the movie was actually decent. It was just like, it was just weird. It was not.
Yeah, no, okay, so the backstory.
The story was decent, but the execution was not exactly the best.
Yeah. Okay, so the backstory for those of you guys that don't know. So, you know, Winnie the Pooh grows a bond for his loved best friend, beloved Christopher Robin.
And friends, Winnie the Pooh and friends.
Yeah, and it becomes that time where Christopher Robin is on to bigger and better things, and he leaves his old pals behind.
To go to college.
Yeah, he goes to college.
To get an education.
For 5 years.
Go to school, kids.
Yeah, go to school, kids.
See, Brett, you gotta go to school.
She has a point, you know. But if you do that, you might upset Pooh Bear and Piglet. Bye-bye, Eeyore. In the beginning of this movie, we say bye-bye to Eeyore. We never see Tigger for some reason in this movie. I guess...
You don't see any of the animals. You only see Pooh and fucking Piglet. Where did Tigger go and everyone else?
Hey, watch your mouth. But,
sorry, my bad.
But I guess, yeah, Piglet and Pooh, I guess they become best friends now, you know, because Christopher Robin is, you know, said, oh, pretty much screw you, Pooh. I'm on to do my own thing now. Bye-bye. And then so he decides to come back with his little girlfriend. I guess that they met in college. They really hit it off. It's like, oh, you know what? Let me go back to Pooh Corner here. What was the address? The address was funny as heck. Do you guys even remember? It was like 1,000 Woods. Yeah, it was like 1,000 Woods or something. It was so cheesy.
Oh, 1,000 Wood.
Something, yeah, Wood.
No, Acres.
Yeah, Acres Wood or something like that. It was so cheesy.
Yeah, 1,000 Acres Wood.
Yeah, this movie is silly, but it knows like what it's trying to do. That's what I love.
1,000 Wood Acres.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It was just weird. I mean, then the girlfriend got murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, and throughout the movie it says they stopped talking ever since they killed Eeyore. So throughout the movie they don't talk except for the very end. Pooh says one thing.
Yeah. So Pooh like just goes on like a killing rampage and like. It's basically like a Jason movie. Just imagine instead of a hockey mask, he's wearing a Pooh mask. Because it legit looks like like an actual person just dressed as Pooh. They don't even try with the... Like, you can see his bare hands. Like, he's not even wearing claws or anything.
You can see his eyes.
No.
Dude, you can see his eyes through the mask.
Yeah.
He's got claws on, and he gets in that fight with the guys. He's all cutting them. He doesn't have claws on.
Yeah.
He's all cut him in the neck. They're bleeding.
It's just with his
and
bare
there's
hands.
claw marks, but there's no claws on him.
Yeah.
And they didn't even try to put like little papers on him.
Yeah, it's so cheesy, but that's why I love the movie. Like, it just didn't take itself seriously at all.
And then Winnie the Pooh had powers where he could get the bees to attack humans.
He could like control the bees or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Don't you remember? You didn't
Yeah.
see that part?
I guess I missed that
You were on your
part.
phone or
Yeah.
something, but
Don't know where that came from.
That's
but
kinda cool.
It's there.
That's actually really cool. Yeah, let's talk about the blood and the gore. Like, you could tell it's fake, but it was just so, like, cool the way, like, they did the eyeballs. Like, that's what I thought was hilarious.
So
Like,
bad.
it was like a huge-ass eyeball, like, bulging out of, like,
Yeah, it
their
was
skull.
like a huge eyeball that wasn't even anatomically correct in
Yeah.
comparison to the human.
Yeah,
It was like, this was like the actual eye, this was like how big the eyeball was.
yeah, and I kid you not, guys, there was a part in there where, like, they, like, what do you call it, ran someone's head over, and it looked like a freaking coconut, like, when
Yeah.
they did it. Like, I could tell it was a coconut. Without even, like, having to, like, go in slow motion or whatever. I'm like, that is totally a coconut. But it's funny, you know, that's what I liked about the movie.
So the movie is really bad, like for what they're going for, but it was like entertaining bad.
It was.
It was alright.
It wasn't bad. Like, I wasn't bored. You know, that's the whole thing. The whole time I'm watching the movie, I'm entertained. I'm having a good time. Yeah, it's bad. It's silly bad, but, like, it's like that's what they were going for, you know? So, I don't know, guys. You guys want to talk a little bit more about it? Or
No,
We
I'm
said it all.
yeah, I recommend it. I highly recommend you check it out. It was a fun time. We watched it.
Fucking,
It's Halloween, by the way, as we're filming this. So,
And then Piglet's friggin' squeal.
yeah. Oh, you want
Do it,
to
yeah, do
reenact
it.
it?
I can't do it.
Do it!
I can't.
Wasn't it like a mix between a donkey and a
Yeah, we need Momager to do it. I know she could do
It
it.
was cringe, and then for some reason he likes to fight people with chains and
Yeah.
a sledgehammer.
Yeah. And I will say, I will agree with Sashi here. There's like a lot of nudity, and it's kind of
good
like
for you.
unneeded too. It's just there, just
Yeah.
because. Yeah, like you have that one girl who's just taking selfies in the pool for like a minute. She's just there. And it leads to something funny, but you know, the whole time we're just there watching her take
And
selfies
he didn't kill any.
for no reason.
He was going for all girls mainly.
Yeah.
He was,
You-
he was a
and
child
when-
predator.
And when he would kill them, he would just take their clothes off for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point in showing that? No one wants to see that.
Yeah.
Whoa, I want to say
Brett.
no one wants to see that.
Shut up, Brad. The majority of people don't want to see that, okay?
yeah, that's Sashi's opinion.
It
I
was
agree.
weird.
It was
It
a little
was
It
too
was
much.
weird.
A little
It
too
was
much.
too much.
I can agree. It was a lot.
Yeah, maybe you know one or two, but like all of his victims are ladies, and we have to see them naked before they go. It's like it's a
in
must.
every horror movie they do that though.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
understand why.
I'm just saying, like, one of the victims
Yeah.
somehow being naked, but like, that acts like naturally tapping of natural circumstance.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like
mean?
he's
Like,
like
the,
showering or something, but not like him like trying to
yeah,
take off the
or like
clothes.
the
Yeah.
clothes getting caught on something as they're running. Like, that makes sense. Not just like before he kills them, he strips them. Like,
Yeah. Did you guys notice that all of them died except for the men? There's two guys that survived. There's only two victims in the whole movie,
No,
and he lets them go pretty
there
much.
was more.
There was more?
Yeah, there's the guys that show up in the car.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, there's
Those
like
are-
there's like a little gang fight in there, kind of like how like they did in Halloween Kills with Michael Myers. You know how they like bring out baseball bats and like get really dirty with it. So I think that's the exception, but like there's the one guy who's like being tortured in the basement. He gets out. He's free. That's it. You know, basically Pooh's just like staring at him drooling honey the
That's
whole
Christopher
time.
Robin. That's just for
No,
Yeah,
it's
that was-
another guy.
no, that was just for Robin.
It was?
Yeah, he was getting whipped with his dead girlfriend's hair.
Are you sure that was Christopher?
Yeah,
Yes.
he didn't die. He survived.
Yeah, he was getting whipped
Yeah.
with his dead girlfriend's hair, which,
Yeah,
keep
that's
in
just
mind,
Robin.
was
Oh, wow.
braided, and that wouldn't actually
Yeah,
whip
he
someone.
whipped him with
And
his-
then, freaking Pooh puts his dead girlfriend's corpse.
And then
just
he
in
makes
front
her
of
take a
her.
shower in her blood.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
So
it's got
weird.
some brilliant kills and some awesome gore. I will give it that. So,
Interesting.
yeah. Would you guys agree it was a fun time to watch? A fun movie for Halloween time?
It's a one-time thing for me. I feel like.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think
Really?
I'll go out of my way to watch it.
Yeah, I
again.
don't think I would watch it again.
I mean, it was good, but there's better ones.
I have to
Yeah.
say, I want to watch it again. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys seen Jack Frost. You guys
I've
seen
never
that
seen
one?
that.
There's a Jack Frost movie with like a killer snowman. And it's pretty much the same thing. Like he just has all these gags and stuff. It's just super silly. But like the gore is just like, ridiculous. And there's literally a part where he pushes a kid down, and then his skateboard comes falling, and then the skateboard cuts his head off, and then his head's flying in the air.
Cool.
Like silly things like that. I feel like this movie reminded me of
Winnie
a
the
lot
Pooh's
of
kind of
that.
like a scary movie.
Yeah, kind of like a spoof movie, kind of. It's like a horror comedy, you know.
That's what it is.
It's really cool, but it's also like funny. So, anyways, guys, let's give it our rating. Sasha, from a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give this movie?
2.
Really?
2. Oh, she didn't really like it.
2, like maybe a 3.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. I just wouldn't watch it again. You know what I mean? Personally, I didn't really. You know, I could fall asleep on it
Oh wow.
if I wanted to.
Yeah.
With all due respect, I could have taken a fat nap.
Oh wow.
I would say a 5.5 in the middle.
5.5.
It's in the middle. I mean, it was entertaining. It wasn't like boring, but I mean, it was like, I don't know. There's a lot wrong with it. Like, it was alright.
I got kind of bored, to be honest.
You did.
Yeah, I got kind of bored. I could have taken a fat nap if I wanted to.
Well, guys, in my opinion,
10.
yeah, I loved it. I want to watch it again. I told the kiddos I want to get it on DVD because we watched it streaming on Peacock. A friend of mine says that he might actually give me like the DVD because he has an extra. I would love to take that bad boy to actual Disneyland, see Pooh Bear, and ask him to autograph it for me, and then see if he will. Yeah, look.
Have Tigger sign it too. You know,
Yeah, Momager says that Pooh will probably take a look at it and go, yeah, that would be funny too. Like, I want to take it to Disneyland and record his reaction. So, anyways, guys, I think the movie's silly. It's funny. It doesn't take itself too seriously.
It's
a bit too much on the nudity, so maybe for that, I'll give it 9 out of 10. But I do want to watch it again. I won't lie.
Watch it and see what you think about it, because I feel like everyone has their own opinion about it. It's different.
Yeah.
Some people will really like it, some people think it's alright, some people hate it.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. Anyways, you guys, any last comments? Happy Halloween, guys! Thank you so much for watching our video. Let us know in the comments section what you thought about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Now that Winnie the Pooh's in the public domain, what other movies do you think should be made? Let me know down in the comment section. Maybe there'd be like a Franken Pooh. That would be cool. You know, Frankenstein Pooh, or Pooh comes to life, you know, from the dead, and he's like missing an ear or something. Yeah. He's like a zombie Pooh.
They're ruining our childhood.
They tried.
Night of the Living Pooh, or something like that. Anyways, guys.
That movie sounds really shitty.
That movie sounds really shitty. Alright, gang. We're the Black Heartstrings. Thank you for watching. Kenneth, Ramon,
Brett,
Sasha.
signing off. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.